Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I am your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. Whoa, look at me go down. Now, what I'm standing on top of here is villagers. I've got 4 villagers that have already been created extra on top of what I've already got going on. Let me just go fence this back in real quick. Oh, I don't want any zombies sneaking down there and hurting these guys. They're already uncomfortable enough. But these guys are on top of the villagers that I've already got over here. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. There's got to be like 10 or something in there. Let's say. Can I jump up there? Can I jump? Oh. Oh, there's another one ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. He's just waiting to be caught. Oh no, I fell into this little tiny hole. Okay. Break out. Oh, now I fell down. That's not good. Are you a baby villager? You're a baby villager. Look at that. That's cool. I don't know how to get out of here. I'll be right back when I figure out a way out of here. Okay, dug my way out to create a little hole there. But anyway, this is the system, and it is working wonderfully. So we've got lots of villagers being bred up and taken over to our little pit in the ground. So the next thing we want to do is build our iron farm. Now this iron farm is going to be magnificent. Not too big, just the right size, but it's going to produce tons of iron, and I want to build that right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is clear off this land with my new super fast diamond shovel. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I've got the area cleared out, and man, oh man, did that kill my shovel. It is almost dead. Now I just need to decide if I want to let it die and just get another one or try to repair it, because honestly, it only costs 1 diamond to make a new one, and it's going to cost like 4 or 5 diamonds to repair this thing, and it's only efficiency 5. You'll also notice I've got a whole bunch of different things in here, and this is what we're going to need to make this iron farm. So we're going to do this a little bit differently. Instead of me showing you step by step what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a piece and then show you what I did, and then do a piece and then show you what I did, and kind of go through it that way, because if we do it step by step, this video is going to be 40 minutes long, and I don't think you guys want to watch 40 minutes of me building an iron farm. So I'm going to go to bed, make it daytime, build the first part, and come back and show you what I've done. All right, be back soon. Okay, so the first thing we've got here is these are our chests for the iron collection. Now we're also going to collect some poppies from this because the iron golems tend to drop poppies as well. But we've got hoppers feeding into those chests. And this is going to be our, I don't know, a tunnel thing to kill the iron golems. They're going to fall down eventually. We're going to stick a torch down there for now because this actually is not going to be the area that we're going to kill. So I will be right back with the next phase of this build. Okay, and this is step 2. So what I've done is I created a 3-block high wall all the way around, filled in the top. I put a couple redstone blocks here and here that will power these 2 rails, and then I created a B shape with the rails so that they can drive around, and these are going to be actually what pick up all of the iron golem droppings, and they're going to deposit them in this hopper, which is going to drop them all in these chests. Alright, so we are ready for the next round, which is magma blocks and more cobblestone. Be right back. Okay, and so what we've done next is we placed a 3x3 square of magma blocks on top of those rails, surrounded it with cobblestone, and I'm going to fall down here so I can show you exactly what's going on. And we left this front window open, but we want to close that off, so I'm going to put a temporary block right there, and this is where I'm going to grab my stairs, and I'm going to stick some stairs right there, and right there, just to kind of block that off. make everything look nice. So this is our collection area complete. Now to build the killing chamber on top of that for the iron golems. All right, be right back. All right, and we're back, and what I've done now is I created a 3-high wall of glass all the way around and put cobblestone on the top. The glass is really just so that we can watch the iron golems burn to death. It sounds horrible, I know, but what's going to happen is they're going to fall from up above, they're going to land on these magma blocks, and they are going to start dying. And then when they die and they drop their stuff, the minecart below is going to pick up those items and deposit them. So this is actually the chamber where the iron golems will die. Now we're going to have to build a gigantic platform all the way around this. And this is a big platform. So I'm going to build that next, and I will see you in a moment. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of cobblestone. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So this is obviously not going to be the prettiest build ever, but it will do the job. It will give us lots and lots of iron. So this is all going to be covered in water anyway, but my big worry is actually down below where it'll be very dark because the sun won't get it. Alright, the next job we have is to put some slabs around the sides, kind of block this in. Make sure no other creatures start spawning up here other than our iron golems. So I'm going to take care of that and I will be right back. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Slabs around the outside. Now we need to create little corner pieces on each end. So I'm going to go up 2 and then a couple out on each side, just like that. And this will help us with the water later, and just kind of to frame the build. And the villagers actually are going to end up in 2 of these corners, and the doors are going to be going on some things over here. So this is going to help us out. Now the next step, and this is going to sound insane, but we're going to do a whole nother floor just like this. And we need to do a whole nother floor to increase the number of iron golems that will be spawning. So what we want to do is we're going to go up 5. And we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to create the floor here. So I don't want those blocks there. So I'm going to have to break those in a little bit. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild this whole gigantic floor all over again right here. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so we've got this second level constructed with the same things in the corners, and that was a lot of cobblestone. Oh my goodness, that took me a while. Okay, so now we've got this wonderful situation going on here, and this is where things get complicated because now we need to start adding the doors and the villagers. So I need to come down a little bit, and I am going to begin putting the doors and the villagers in here and on 2 opposite corners. And so I need to figure out which 2 corners it's going to be, and I think to make things easy I'm going to choose that corner over there, and I don't know if that's a good corner. Is that gonna be okay? No. Maybe I better do... Yeah, maybe I better... No. Both these corners are kind of in bad spots. I guess I'll do that corner over there and that corner over there. Alright. But I will be back when I've got those villagers in place with the mechanisms all set and ready to go. Okay, so I thought I'd show you this part because this is a little bit complex. What we want to do is we want to get our villagers up there on top of that little platform. The problem is how to get them up there. Well, what we need to do is build a little bit of a water elevator. Now, not the bubble kind of water elevator like we're used to building. We want to build a just a stream of water all the way up. And I want to make sure that this is in the correct place. So I should be bumping my head against this. Am I bumping? Good, good, good. So I'm in the right spot. Excellent. Now we don't need that one there. What we need is one right there, like that. So this is going to go, nope, not there, all the way up. And we're going to fill this tube with water. So let's see, we need that there, and this like that. And we're going to pop this block open and fill that up, and this is where it gets a little tricky. It's got to come off to the side now, and that is perfect. Now, what's going to happen is we are going to put a bucket of water inside of here, and we are going to put it well, those two little slabs are kind of in the way right now. Let's see, what do we want to do? We want to all right, let's break those two slabs real quick. We're going to put down some blocks, and we're going to put the water down. That way it can flow down, and we'll replace those later. And you'll see it coming out the bottom. That's fantastic, no problem. Let's break our scaffolding here. This is going to be a little bit scary because we're going to fall for sure. Oh, fall in water. All right, there we go. And if you dig this block down like that, and let's see, I'm going to patch this up real quick. You'll notice no big deal. And now we just have to get our villagers over here and push them right on in, and they float right up to the top. And we want to get 10 villagers up there. So now I have the fun task of trying to get these guys. And right now I've only got 7 of them, but I got to get 10 in there and 10 in there. So this might take a while, not only to get them there, but to breed enough to fill both compartments. So this is going to be a long cutscene. It might even take a day or two, but I will be back with you when I've done that. Okay, and I'm back, and it is the next day, and oh my goodness, did that take forever. But I've got 10 villagers there. I've got 10 villagers way over here on the other side. And wouldn't you know it, just in setting up to record this, I got an iron golem, and he fell down the hole, and we've already got 5 iron and 2 poppies. So that's pretty awesome. We know it works. Now we just have to add the water. Now this is the tricky part, because what we need is we need to get water all the way up there, but we need to do it in such a way that the iron golems are pushed into the middle. And this is what's tricky about that. I need lots, and I mean lots of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an infinite water source like this. And it's got to be a 2 by 2. So I came up a little bit early. All right, there we go. And I can break that and break that. There we go. And here we go. And if you ever need lots of water for a project, this is a great way to do it. You create a 2 by 2 little hole. I'm creating it up in the air because I'm going to jump back and forth a lot, I'm sure. Yeah, like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 water buckets, and I know I've got 7 water buckets, but I need way more than 7. All right, so now I've got infinite water. I can fill up my buckets anytime I want to. And we're going to start way over here on this end. And this is how this works. We're going to put down a temporary block. And I'm going to get some things out of here so I can put my water buckets down. And we want to put 1 bucket of water, not there. That's going to wash away my torches. Oh, no, look at that. No, my torches. Oh, good. It only killed 1. All right, good. We want it right on top of that dirt, right there. All right, and it comes down, and that's great. Now we don't want a water block here next to the dirt. We want it one away right there. And we want another one away from that right here. And this is the tricky part. You have to be really careful to get them in the right spot. So here, and I'm going every other. Now, what I've actually done here is I've created some infinite water already. So I can keep using that, but I'm going to come from this side now. I'm going to put a temporary block there. I'm going to put some water on top, which is great. I'm going to fill up my buckets. I guess I didn't need to make that water pit over there. And now this is important. Right here is where I need it. Good. One side done. And notice how the water comes right to the edge of this. That will push any iron golems that spawn here right into this hole. So I need to do that for the other two corners and the bottom level. I will be right back when that is done. Would you look at that? 2 iron golems in here already. I was just starting on the second floor, and we got a couple of friends here. All right, well, this will be a good opportunity for me to demonstrate what's going to happen. So the water basically is going to push this little guy down there, and look what happens. I mean, I feel bad for him. I mean, I'm sad because he's just a kind-hearted protector, but he's got lots of iron in him, and we want that iron. So he eventually will die, and his stuff will go on top of the magma blocks, and it'll get sucked down into our system. All right, but right now, I'm going to finish up doing the water. So I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, so in today's super fast time lapse where we're going to be placing water, you get to watch me finish the iron farm. I just want to ask you, what are you doing to make disciples? In the last episode, we talked a little bit about making disciples and following Jesus and helping others to follow Jesus. But I want to know, what are you doing to make disciples? So I'd like you to put it in the comments. Talk about someone you're nice to on a regular basis, someone you talk to, or something you want to do. And by the way, maybe it's just you find out that someone likes Minecraft and you tell them, hey, check out this YouTube channel, EdgeCraft, and introduce them to some Bible stories. But it doesn't have to be that. It can be anything where you are engaging others. So I want to hear that in the comments. Go ahead and put it down and tell me what you're doing to make disciples. Okay, and that is complete. One finished iron farm. This is incredible. All right, now we've had at least 3 iron golems die so far. Let's check it out. Okay, and those are the torches that I dropped down there. So 12. So on an average, we're going to get about 4 iron per golem. That's great. Now, the way this spawns is it'll give you about 1 every 6 minutes. So it's not fantastic. It's not like 1 every 10 seconds, but 1 every 6 minutes. And this will just keep running all the time while you're online. No matter when you're online, because it's in the spawn chunks, it'll just always be running. And so eventually, this whole chest will be filled with iron. So not like, 10,000 stacks of iron in like an hour, but it's going to create lots and lots and lots of iron for us, which is perfect. All right, well, and by the way, I cleaned up the rail system. So this is our little villager breeder is going to stick around for a little bit and just kind of, I don't know, they'll probably continue to breed and make little villagers inside of here. But for now, we can trade with them, do whatever we want to do. But they're not going to drop down. I closed the trap doors, so no little babies will fall down. All right, but I think that's going to be it for today. Oh my goodness, look, oh, another iron golem burning up. I mean, it's sad, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's my iron. But that's gonna be it for today. So I hope that you had a great time watching. I know I had a great time making this video, and I will see you later. Bye.